In the name of Allah, the Rahman, the Rahim, dear students, welcome you all in today's lecture. Topic for today's lecture discussion is the writing process. As we have defined in our first lecture, that is, what is writing, what are the different types of writing, what are the purposes of writing, that why do we write, means what are the various purposes of writing. So now we are taking writing as a process. It means that certain steps are involved in the process of writing, in the composition of writing, in the production of writing. So we will be having certain steps. There are two approaches. The first one, that is writing is a process or the process of writing. If we say that writing is a process, so it means that certain steps or stages are involved in the process of writing. For example, planning, drafting, revising, editing, publishing. So firstly, we will be having planning. We will plan the ideas. We will be having certain ideas. We will be working on that very idea. So that is called planning. Planning means preparation. Planning also means pre-writing stage. Then comes the second stage, that is drafting. Drafting means first attempt or first version of writing. Then we are revising the drafting, the first attempt we will be having. Then comes editing. If some mistakes or errors are there, if some shortcomings are there, then we will edit. Then we can present. There comes presentation of writing. Like we will be presenting that writing, that composition in conference or in seminar in front of experts. We will be having expert opinions on writing. Then we can publish the same article or piece of writing. So students, writing is a process which involves certain steps. The process writing approach treats writing not as a completed product, but is a process. So the outcome will be in the form of product, in the form of production, in the form of composition, or in the form of a text. This approach focuses on the student in writing lessons, and the teachers only act as a guide. So teacher will be guiding his or her students when they are having the writing process, when they are writing lessons, when they are having like assignments or other preparations. So they need the guidelines, the strategies from the teacher sides. The writing process is the series of actions we are taking. Like writers, they will be taking certain steps, certain strategies, certain methods, tools will be taking into consideration while having writing, while having the production of writing. Writers, educators, and theorists have defined the writing process in different ways, but it generally involves certain steps. Certain stages are there: pre-writing tasks, writing task, and post-writing tasks. Like pre-writing stage, while writing stage, and then comes post-writing stage. The first step, that is planning or pre-writing stage. That is any activity we are having in classroom before the actual writing, like preparation for writing. We are having certain strategies, certain activities we are having when we are preparing ourselves for the process of writing, for the production of writing. This process, during which we can transfer our ideas, our abstract ideas in certain concrete form. So the first step, that is pre-writing stage. In this stage, abstract ideas will be converted, will be transferred into some real ideas or concrete ideas in the form of a text. Students, certain strategies are there, mainly 4 strategies are there we are following in this first step, that is pre-writing stage. Using experiences and observations. Writers, they are using their experiences and their observations, like real life observations, will be taken into account in writing process. Then comes reading. Before writing, we need reading. Extensive reading is needed. A lot of reading is needed in order to have different ideas for writing. So writing needs reading. Like students, as we have discussed that for speaking we need listening. Likewise, for writing we need reading. Free writing, another strategy. Free writing means to write freely without much care of the grammar, without much care of the structure, but just to have writing, just to start writing. Free writing stage. In pre-writing stage, we are having free writing. That is one of the strategies for the preparation of writing. Then asking questions. Like writers, they are asking questions. They are asking questions. Certain questions will be asked by them. Like for example, they will ask, what is the purpose of writing? For example, if I am writing, so I'll be having certain purpose in my mind. Why I am going to write? What is the purpose of writing? What are the different stages involved in my writing? And what sort of strategies I'll be following in writing? Or what are the audiences of my writing? Either they are students, they are business people, or they are professional people, or they are school, college, university students. So all these things will be asked before the writing process. So these 4 strategies will help you to understand writing or to have careful writing. So students, when we are having planning stage, pre-writing stage, we are asking questions, anticipation questions will be there. Free writing stage, reading is important, reading is required for the writing, and we will be using our experiences and observations in writing. Students, in this first writing stage, that is pre-writing stage, we are having brainstorming. Brainstorming simply means preparation for writing. Like we will be collecting our thoughts, scattered thoughts will be collected in order to have writing. Brainstorming is similar to listing or mapping different ideas or different items. So mind mapping will be there, and listing will be there in brainstorming stage. Then we are having clustering. Clustering are ideas mapping or idea mapping. That is similar. Idea mapping allows you to visualize your ideas on paper while using circles, lines, and arrows. This technique is also known as clustering, because ideas are broken down and clustered or grouped together. Like similar ideas, small ideas, chunks, different chunks or different pieces will be collected, will be going together in the process of writing. Then comes the second stage, students, that is drafting. Drafting is the stage of writing process in which you develop a complete first version of a piece of writing. So the first version of your writing, that is drafting. Drafting must be revised, re-revised for the sake of correction, for the sake of errors identification will be there in drafting. Students, remember these points while having drafting stage. Begin writing with the part the most important ideas will be having firstly in introductory chapters or in an introductory paragraph. There will be the most important ideas. Write one paragraph at a time and then stop. Take short breaks to refresh your mind. Be reasonable with your goals. Keep your audience and purpose in the mind as you write. Students, purpose-oriented writing will be there. Whenever we are having this writing activity, we will be having certain purpose in our mind. So purpose is very important. It plays very important role in the process of writing. purpose will be known to you as a writer when you are going to write to produce something. Discovering the basic elements of a first draft. A first draft should include the following elements. Firstly, the introduction that will be very organized, very coherent, cohesive devices will be used, lexical devices will be used in order to catch the attention of the audience, the attention of the readers, the attention of the students. So please prepare your first paragraph or introductory paragraph in a very careful way. Then comes a thesis statement that presents the main point or main idea of the writing. Thesis statement means the core idea, the main idea, the crux, the main themes of the writing will be included in the thesis statement. Then comes a topic sentence. In each paragraph of your writing, topic sentence will be involved. Most of the writers, they are having the first sentence that is called the topic sentence. Topic sentence means a sentence in which main idea of the paragraph will be expressed, will be communicated to the students. Supporting sentences. Yes, supporting sentences are very important sentences because through supporting sentences we can clarify main ideas in very smooth manner. In supporting sentences, you can express the examples, you can include the examples related to the topic, related to the ideas you are going to discuss. Be specific, students, in your examples. Specific facts, figures will be included. Elaborate the main idea with the help of the examples. Then comes conclusion, students, of the writing. So students, we have discussed that writing is a process. Writing process involves certain steps. For example, there is drafting, there is the first one, there is a pre-writing stage, then comes drafting, then comes editing, and then comes publication. So students, I hope you will be understanding my points. If you are having any question, you can ask in comments. Thank you. You will be having other videos, so please keep in touch.